and Ham here. It's a beautiful Sunday. Sorry, I have my shirt pulled up because I'm trying to get some color on my stomach and my back. Feels good. So today's video, I wanted to put my 2 cents in, but also just from experience, where I've dated younger and didn't really know all this stuff or apply this kind of thing, and then in my next relationship, or at least my next dating experience, I just naturally, when happy, applied these different things and saw great results. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that I stuck with that particular relationship, but it was a great learning experience, and it really showed me the way on how to get what I want out of a relationship. And I think what a lot of women do is they just see it one way. This is where women are stubborn in relationships. They want it their way. They see it one way. They want to control everything. And a lot of the times I feel that it's because you don't have control in aspects of your own life, or you have some kind of issue with control. And the last place you want to be a control freak is in a relationship. So, you know, sometimes as females there are things, well, not sometimes, just by nature, there are things that females want from their mate. And specifically I'm talking about like a male-female relationship, right? There's all types of relationships out there. But because I'm a straight female, this is where my advice is coming from. So, how do we get men to just be their authentic masculine self to counter the polarity of our feminine energy, right? So yes, women can do anything, men can do anything, but by nature, you know, I keep getting pollen all over me, by nature and just natural animal instincts, natural animal behavior, men perform a certain role in a romantic relationship or in like a love relationship, and females represent and thrive in a certain role. So the things that women want out of a relationship, I find they often try to take control of themselves, or they self-sabotage, and not because they want to control, and they don't realize if they start encouraging their partner and let go of a little bit of that control, these things you want out of your partner will naturally flow, right? So, not to sound condescending, but it's kind of the same thing that you would do with a child, right? Not calling men children, but I'm just saying, like, it's the same concept of, you know, how to achieve the results you want. So if you want your man to be more present, to take the lead, to make decisions, you need to be rewarding, right? I don't know if you could see, is it too dark? Okay, rewarding that behavior, not trying to make those decisions yourself. So if you find that your husband is being, or your boyfriend or whoever is being present, say something. Instead of nagging and saying shit about things that you don't want them to do, start rewarding bad behavior. I got so far with not being a nagger in relationships that I get complimented on it. You know, like, I don't tell people what to do, you know. I let people be their authentic selves, for the most part. We're not perfect, you know. And the times that I was controlling and trying to take the lead and give off that masculine energy in the relationship, well, what is the man gonna do? He's gonna become submissive, and his feminine energy is gonna come out. So, like, being indecisive is a form, is a feminine, is being in a feminine state, right? So be encouraging, reward honesty. So let's just say your significant other tells you something and you don't like what you hear. Instead of being a bitch and being crazy about it, say something like, yeah, I didn't really like to hear that, but you know what, I really appreciate you being honest with me. So when you're rewarding the honesty, they will continue to be honest. When you are rewarding and encouraging them being present in the relationship, they're going to want to copy that behavior and continue to be that way. So, you know, when you're being pushy and making all the decisions and taking the lead, a man wants to be able to take the lead. They want to be able to provide just naturally. It's just by nature. They want to be able to provide. They want to show that they're a man. And if you're taking that away from them by controlling everything and nagging and telling them they're wrong and like they did something wrong, well, they're just going to become, can you just hold on a second? I'm on a thing. They're going to become submissive and not do the things that you want to do, or the things that you're wanting them to do, which would be just naturally taking a masculine role in the relationship. And doing things like showing them off. When they're doing something that's like making you happy or turning you on or being very like masculine, talk about it. Talk about it in front of them to other people. When you make them feel like a superhero, like Superman, they're gonna stand up straight. They're gonna wanna continue to emulate that. They're gonna wanna continue to make you proud. It's like, just like your mom, like you do things and mom encourages you, you're gonna keep doing that because mom's giving you the positive attention you want. And half the time we act like men are doing something wrong. They don't know, they're not doing it right. Or is it because they're not being encouraged? Is it because they're not, you know, getting the opportunity to take the lead in those situations? So my advice to you ladies is calm the fuck down, pull the reins, get off your caffeine high where you gotta feel like you're gonna control and micromanage. No one likes to be micromanaged. Nobody. Not a single person. Stop, especially in an adult relationship. Don't be micromanaging your man. You don't want him to micromanage you. Imagine that. Imagine that the tables are turned and someone's micromanaging your every move. You know, I've been in really bad relationships and I've been in okay relationships and I've been in ones that really showed me the way. And in the ones where I was my most encouraging and my most complimentary, and the ones where I let the man be the man, in those situations, I got incredible feedback. I got the positive, you know, results that I wanted. And it's as simple as that. It's letting go. It's a maturity thing. Women are immature too. When you act that way, that's a sign of immaturity, in my opinion. And I think a lot of people would agree. So when your guy is doing the right thing, tell him. When he's doing the wrong thing, unless it's really wrong, just let it go. And once you start rewarding that good behavior, just like not to put men in the same category as dogs or children, you'll continue to get those results, just like anything else. You know, let them take the lead. Or encourage their, you know, just their want and need to fulfill their masculine energy. You know, that's how relationships work. The polarity of a feminine energy and a masculine energy. Whether that's boy, girl, boy and girl, there's always going to be a role to play. Someone's got to take, you know, one of those roles, right? So that's my Sunday advice to you. Be good, be happy, be healthy, be kind, be generous, and let go. You don't have to control everything. Be good. You're beautiful. Love you. Bye.